Hello lovely people, Kitten here. You know how I'm always teaching you how not to make holes in your knitting work? Well, today I'm going to show you how to make holes in your knitting work. This month's project is net curtains, really pretty. It's a technique more than a pattern, so you can use it to do lots of things. I'd like to give you the information to use in your knitting work so you can take it and do something different. You know how to manipulate it, how to change it. The basic instructions, it's a 4-stitch 3-row repeat, dead simple. You can adapt it to make a door curtain, simple cafe curtains. You can make a top out of it. That would look really cute over a little t-shirt in the summer. So let's get on and show you how to do this pattern.
Down a little alley in the heart of Kendal town is a tiny independent yarn shop. Welcome to the wonderful world of the kitten and the goat.
I have worked a little bit of the pattern so you can see. Very spider mesh, webby type. Beautiful for curtains. They make a really beautiful door. I haven't made a whole door curtain. I just don't have the time to do that. I don't have a door, to be honest. I don't have a door to put it on. It's a 4-stitch pattern, so it's written in the 4 stitches that you're working on for each pattern, which makes it look odd, but it makes it expandable as big as you want it. It's only a 3-row pattern. 2 rows messing about with the stitches and 1 row knit. Now I'm on my scribbly scrappy bit of paper. I keep track of the row I'm on, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, so I know. I would suggest you take a break between each row because it is getting a bit mind-boggling. Row 1, we are knitting 2 together, okay, and then you wrap, knit 2 together. That is one section of pattern. You start off with 4, you bugger about with 4, and you end up with 4. So you do it again. You knit 2 together, that's losing a stitch, wrap, gaining, wrap, gaining, knit 2 together, losing. That's your pattern. Once you get a bit of substance behind you, you will start to see where the holes line up. You can see, there's the pattern. This is the bit in the middle that you're going to lose and replace with this loops and gaps. So we're going to knit 1, wrap, knit the 2 together. Okay, knit the 2 together, wrap, knit the 2 together. Repeat that right to the end of the row and then take a break. Oh, I've had a break. I've warmed my hands up. So the second row is another pattern row. We're going to knit, we're going to knit the first loop, purl the second loop, and then knit. Okay, so you've got knit into a solid stitch, you've got knit where you started the loop, bring it forward, you've got purl into the second half of the loop. That's what creates the piece around the top and holds it solid. So you've got knit to finish off. Do not forget that. So you have a knit, we're knitting into the first bit of the loop, we're purling into the second bit of the loop, and then you finish with a knit. If you're doing hundreds of stitches on this, then your brain automatically puts all the knit stitches together and the purl stitch. So it will make sense that way to you. The only reason it's written this way is so that you're working in blocks of 4, so you can increase the pattern as much as you like. So you're knitting where the solid bit is, got a column of solids, and then your holes, knit, purl. Okay, let me get that row finished. I need a break to warm my hands up again. Your last row is just a knit, so you can relax, lock this, that's, see how that twists, that's where you did your knit purl, makes that bar across the top. You can just relax, lock everything together, and then you can take a break and get ready for your next pattern row. It's not big, complicated, technical stuff. You do just need to concentrate and keep an eye on it, and make sure you get everything in the right place. Once you get some base established, you can see where you're going, makes more sense. If you want to do a door curtain, I would recommend you get a continuous circular needle, and then you'll have loads of space. I had a lady I sold one to the other day, was worried because it's got little bits and then it's got a thin wire, and she said, well, won't the stitches go out of shape when it gets on the thin wire? They don't, because your needles make the shape. Yes, it's soft and loose, and when you push it back on the needle to rework it, then it reshapes it. So don't worry about that. If you work this as loose and light and loose and stuff on this, you will be absolutely fine. It is very strong pattern, so don't worry about distorting it. Give it a good old tug to pull it into shape. This particular yarn is a cotton acrylic. This would work really well in a cotton yarn because it's not fuzzy, but it is a little bit hard on the hands. So this is a cotton acrylic, which is much gentler on the hands, softer, easier to handle. Wash is just the same as a cotton, same wear, but it's soft. And don't worry about it. Give it a good old tug, pull it into shape, get these stitches to drop and lock into themselves. Imagine that hanging on your door, beautiful. If you want to make a top out of this, that would be really fun. You just make either a front and a back or a long enough piece to wrap around it. It would just be straight. You can't do shaping on this type of work. Way beyond my skill set if you can. And then you join the two sides, and then you could just knit a couple of garter stitch, that's plain knitting, straps to go from the front to the back. That over a pretty little t-shirt would look really, really pretty in the summer. So that is our knitting project this month, just to stretch your old bones and have a go at this. I almost wish I had a back door now so I could do one. If you've got... Next month's is going to be a customer request. Most of this month is planned out now, but if you've got any technique videos you want, just let me know, and happy knitting. That's your technique video for this month. If there's anything you don't understand, if something's not clear, please get in touch. I'll do my best. If you've got an idea that you want me to cover, shoot me an email, drop me a comment, something you want me to cover, project, stitch you want me to look at, something you want me to review. We're here to help you, so share some love, let's get some comments, let's get you knitting. It's really good for you, it's great fun.